welcome back to our second section of our online class today. So in our second section, we are going to move to the blueprint book. So please take out your blueprint book and open it to page 42 altogether. So everyone, today we are going to continue lesson 3, space exploration. And also in our lesson today, you are going to learn about human space exploration and the settlement of Mars. You might have a question that, teacher, what is space exploration? You might not have any idea what is it about. So don't worry, I'm going to show you a few examples that related to space exploration. As you can see here on the picture that I show you on the whiteboard, it is about the space exploration that the scientists they went to the new planet, all right, to find a new place, all right. They want to discover new places for people to live in the future. So here the scientists, especially the NASA, they went to the Mars, all right, which we call a new planet. And also there's might be a possibility that in the future, in 2030, the NASA might be able to bring people to visit or to live over there on Mars. And also right now they are working and they're trying to build a new colony over there, all right. So everyone, do you believe so? All right, so this is what of the scientists they have predicted, all right, and also they successfully went to the Mars as well. So we will know what will happen in the future, because right now everything can happen, all right. So everyone, do you want to go and visit over there on Mars? So I believe even if you want to go, we might be able could not afford as well, because going to the Mars, it is very expensive based on what I heard, all right. You need to spend a lot of money. Only the millionaires that they can go to visit over there. So I'm not sure whether there's something special on the Mars or not, but yes, let's see all together whether in the future NASA they can bring people to go and visit or live over there or not, all right, in a new planet that we call Mars. So everyone, today you are going to listen to the 3 colonies that they are talking about their projects about going to the Mars, all right, to build a new colony over there on Mars. So you are going to hear these 3 speakers that they are going to describe about their job and their responsibility, all right. And after you listen already, as you can see the questions here on the whiteboard, you are going to answer to the questions. So everyone, are you ready? All right, so let's start.
Track 11. Speaker 1.
Today is April 15th, 2038. This is Dr. Rachel Chadwick, historian of early space exploration and official historian of our first efforts to colonize Mars. We are a team of 6, and I have recorded everyone's accounts for posterity. Last week, we landed in one of NASA's designated exploration zones, which they said should provide us the most usable resources and data. As the ship's door opened, I marveled at the events that led to our landing here. From developing Earth-reliant spacecrafts, such as the International Space Station, to launching unmanned rovers to explore Mars, to creating a self-sufficient colony on the Moon, to orchestrating a mission in which 10 astronauts lived in deep space for several months. It seems miraculous, but it was a series of carefully planned events. My goal is to document the events, big and small, of the first Martian colony. Our exploration has just begun.
Speaker 2. My name is David Holmes, biologist of the Mars mission. I was selected because of my conservation research and study of life in harsh desert environments. Yesterday, I gathered my instruments, including my microscope, and I rode to the border of the exploration zone. I am tempted to step outside the exploration zone to push the frontiers of our physical knowledge. Our chemist said that he detected high oxygen levels in the soil. He said that he wanted to wait for his instruments to finish the scan. but he saw signs of a dust storm on the horizon and took safety precautions. I found shelter in a cave. There was ice at the mouth of the cave, and I took a sample. Decades ago, my old professor went to Antarctica and discovered bacteria and other microbial life encased 500 feet deep in ice. Maybe today will be the day I discover life on Mars. Speaker 3.
I'm Bowie Stevens, engineer of the Mars mission. I am here to figure out the best use of our scarce resources. My father helped build the first rockets that could travel efficiently to the moon and back. He told me that his greatest achievement was building, not the nuclear fission engine itself, but the encasement around it that made it safe. In life, he took few risks, but he always wanted to go to Mars and build a new Wild West. NASA sent his ashes up here, so in a way, he is the first colonist. I agree with my father's hope for Mars. As I evaluate plans for irrigation ditches and storm-resistant shelters, I don't really feel much excitement for the possibility of finding life on Mars, but I am excited about the possibility of building life on Mars. I must cut my transmission short. Our biologist just said that he found something.
So everyone, did you finish listening already? Alright, so did you answer all the questions? Very good. So right now let's check the answer all together. So everyone, the first speaker, Dr. Rachel Chadwick. So the first question, what is Rachel's role as a colonist? So what is his role, everyone, as a colonist? So his role is the historian, alright? And also, what does Rachel value? So here, she value about documentation of events, alright? And how many colonists are there on this mission? So her mission, she has 6 colonists, right, in total. And so everyone, based on Rachel, what did you learn about Mars? So based on my own opinion, many steps were taken before going to Mars, which means that before we can go to Mars, we must do a lot of things, right? It must take a lot of time, and also it must take a lot of things in order to go over there. And speaker 2, David Holmes. So what is David's role as a colonist? So his role as a colonist is biologist. What does David value? So he value discovering new life. And which other colonists does David mention? So David, he mentions about the chemist. And while listening to David, what did you learn about Mars? So based on my own opinion, what I heard from David, he mentions that there may be life in the ice on Mars. And speaker 3, Bowie Stevens. What is Bowie's role as a colonist? So Bowie's role is an engineer. What does Bowie value? So he value building a new human civilizations. What does Bowie mention his father, sorry. So he had built the first rocket that could travel to the moon and back. So he value his father because his father had built the first rocket that could travel to the moon and back. And while listening to Bowie, what did you learn about Mars? So I have learned that a great opportunity for engineers in the future. So there might be a great opportunity for engineers in the future. Alright, so everyone, have you got the same answer as mine? Alright, so everyone, thank you so much for joining my lesson today for the whole morning. And also, don't forget to practice the exercise in the homework and classwork, alright, in order to test your understanding of our lesson today. So everyone, that's come to the end of my session today, and see you tomorrow, everyone. Bye-bye.